Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Honduras. In the last episode, we're still working through a lot of research, trying to get our naval technology done. We're pretty close to being able to design a submarine, I think. Yeah, pretty close to designing a submarine. We got a lot of surface vessel tech to get through as well. We are working on some aircraft technology. We're also working on some armor as well that we're going to need to start making some infantry fighting vehicles and APCs. Oh, we have another research slot available. Get it. That's going to be very useful, because we need to start developing mechanized infantry. It's kind of the next big goal, I think, for the army anyway. So yeah, we need a homegrown light jet that we can use as a multi-role fighter, an air superiority fighter. We need some submarines, we need some corvettes and frigates to start gaining control of the Caribbean, which is going to be one of our next major objectives. To that end, we were trying to influence Jamaica. Didn't quite work. They're reducing influence faster than we can generate it. So it's kind of a pointless waste of time to try it. They're just too stable. They're just way too stable. So what we're trying to do is increase the non-aligned outlook there right now. That is what we are attempting to do, to see if we can kind of destabilize them. Their next election is in 3 years. So if we could get this flipped in 3 years, we might be able to get them to flip the ideologies, at which point then they become a military target. Cuba is going to be a harder nut to crack in that regard. They're very low. They're low stability. They have a lot of influence from other nations there. Actually, so much so that we can't even break in. That's the big problem. So we're going to have to see what we're going to do there. We might also have to try and destabilize them or flip them. Let's see what we can do. Got a lot of work to do on our intelligence agency, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Let's see, how long is that? How long is that going to take? 90 days. Alright. That is almost ahead of time. We're almost to 2025 when a lot of new stuff becomes available. So let's go ahead and research that anyway. And we are developing nuclear technology. Nuclear reactor technology, specifically. Advanced ballistic propulsion systems. Okay. Alright. Get to it. Early Cold War diesel engines. Cold War turbine. Auxiliary electrics. I think we're going to stick with diesel engines for now. And we will eventually want to have turbines as an option. But yeah, we're going to stick with diesels. Armored vehicle. Keep on working on the R&D side of things. And we're still trying to influence Cuba, which just... Iran integrates Iraq. Okay. United Visegrad state integrates Austria. All right, let's keep on working on this naval technology. Our naval manufacturer, we probably want to move away from submarines. Screen ships, let's work on that. Because we have a separate submarine manufacturer, so... yeah. Morocco was annexed. Don't know why we keep getting that warning, but whatever. At 98% worker fulfillment, that's good. Alright, 1980 attack submarine hull. 1995 attack submarine hull. Let's give him sub-stealth. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Alright. There's too many other influencers there we can't break in. That is still increasing at 0.1 per day. Alright, we got a brand new Marine Division. Alright, we filled out psychological warfare. Agent slots +1. Yeah, let's get it. Need more agents. Alright, this army is almost done with their training. Modern Special Forces. You know, let's get that. Combat engineer equipment. And there is our new... Alright, let's get you on this equipment. Autocannons, let's get to work on those. Let's keep working on our computer systems. That needs to be, what, 10 trillion in GDP? Alright. Are we okay here? Yeah, we are okay there. Fuel is a little bit of an issue. We are working on better fuel refining. We'll get it done in 39 days. That should hopefully help. We do need sources of our own oil. Closest potential available options are going to be Colombia and Venezuela. So we might need to look into those. Alright, you're done, so you don't need to be doing exercises anymore. Just gotta get that new division up and running. Cold War autocannons. Heavy autocannons. Let's just go with regular autocannons for now. Like, I don't think they need to put that warning on every single tech, but, you know, what do I know? I get it. Like, you can't, like, nuclear power plants aren't going to do anything until you have a source of nuclear fuel. That makes sense. Go with large calibers. Is that still increasing? It is still increasing. Not at 0.1 though. Let's see, whiz 1. Yep, keep on researching that. Alright, fuel refining. Yep, that did fix that. I'll work on the improved fossil fuel power generation and fuel consumption. Naval nuclear engineering. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working on that. Diplomatic pressure control trade. No. Boost ideology and propaganda. That's what we want. Alright, naval guns. Alright, so we're caught up on naval guns. We haven't completed the naval railgun special projects yet, so we're not going to have railguns. That's perfectly fine. Let's see, let's go with surface to air, vertically launched missile systems, VLS cells. Let's see. Space program. What did that need again? How are we doing as far as construction? Sarah Huckabee has been elected. Interesting. Alright, what do we got? New operative. Alright, your job is going to be start building a intelligence network in Cuba. Modern autocannons. Yep, get on those. I think once we get 1995 attack submarine hulls, we're going to design a diesel submarine. And then we're going to start building those. We're going to hold off on nuclear subs. Until... yeah, we're up to like 2025 attack sub hulls. Because we can start building some diesels. It should be effective. United Visegrad States integrates Belarus. Alright. Do they have any other puppets they might be working to integrate? Doesn't look like it. No, they do. Seducer, tough, insurgent, scientist. Yeah, we'll go with you. Alright, so your job is then going to be to boost ideology. Non-aligned here as well. They don't have elections, but we'll see if we can't make things interesting. Romania took 3 states, Ukraine was puppeted, Russia was liberated. Okay. It is 2025, so we could start unlocking this stuff, but I don't think that's as important. In our special forces is also not that important. I think what's more important is the Navy. Let's start working on some Corvette hull designs. Yeah, let's get rid of that Mexican influence. End of the Malian Civil War. All right. Let's see, how are we doing for energy? We're doing perfectly fine for energy. That's not an issue. Oh, our internal rail network is coming along very well. Average worker fulfillment is now at 100% with unemployment rate at 0.5. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go off of family planning. There is the nuclear energy expansion. Let's go ahead and do that. Because that will get me a nuclear reactor. I don't know if we can fuel it, but it'll give us one. Fully autonomous computer frameworks is complete. Fully autonomous fighters and bombers. I mean, how long... we have an agent captured. Overseas recruitment centers... Okay, I don't want to remove this. So let's have you do it. Rescue the operative. It's going to be you. is growing very slowly. Okay. We're going to put a lot more pressure on it. Okay. Alright, Sea-Whiz. Fully autonomous fighters. I mean, I guess we can start work on that. Let's see, reliability or research bonus. You know what? Reliability we'll go for. See, now what I could do is... No, those are 1,500 now. Alright, well, let's see how high we can get our political power, and we might want to change some of this. Because right now... these internal factions are not exactly happy with us. Except for the small and medium business owners. Alright, keep the research going. Are we done training? No, we're not done training yet. Yeah, we can't launch an attack into Colombia from Panama because it's impassable terrain. Alright, nuclear energy expansion. Anything else that we can work on at the moment? Not yet. Then what we're going to do is... we're going to do construction engineering. Make stuff build faster. Let's see. Build enrichment facilities. Agent killed. Well, that's no good. Well, let's keep the non-aligned pressure going on Jamaica. (1965) Corvette hull is complete. Let's keep working on it. I'm gonna go with anti-ship guided weapons. How are our air forces doing? Huh. I could have swore. Yeah, they're maxed out. They're maxed out. Okay, maybe I just did some, but we should do all. Oh, you guys are working. You're maxed out. So, yeah, you're not going to do that anymore. And you're not going to do that anymore. Excellent. Okay. You know what? Let's just keep the ideological pressure on. All right. Yeah, I think. See, how long is it going to take? 360 days. Basically, it's going to take 2 more years to get a current attack submarine hull. Approximately time to research 235 days. Well, and then we actually have to research all the tech for it. So yes. Let's go ahead and let's put together a diesel sub. You know, it's kind of an old hull design, but, you know, it should be fine. Let's see, a dual-purpose torpedo. Yeah, I think... No, we'll do anti-submarine warfare torpedoes. And let's give it a VLS system. Anti-ship missiles. ESM. Sonar. Diesel engines. Range 3,300 kilometers. Yeah, I think we're gonna need fuel tanks. Class name. Let's see. Alright, we'll call these the Laguna class. And let's start building them. I classified them as a standard submarine. So our first will be produced on the 5th of September. Alright, and I think that that will end the episode. Alright, so for now, we will stop here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.